Hey, if we're gonna be within 6 feet of each other, you're wearing a mask. Oh, whoa, careful with that, bud. It's like our last one. What are we gonna do? What do you mean, what are we gonna do? You don't even have a bot. Whatever. Here, you hold this. Hi, I'm Danny Knightmare. And I'm MonsterFace. So it's the full moon, so we're gonna be reviewing their newest movie, Corona Zombies! Yep, that's right. Full moon went there. Charles Band directed this. This movie's not as offensive or as bad as I expected it to be. It's actually quite funny. Yep, just think of like every meme and every joke about the year 2020 and put it all into one quick little movie, and that's what you got. Yeah, I mean, it's basically just that. It's 3 different movies technically. There's the original footage, which only stars like 3 people. We got Barbie, her friend Kendra, and Corona Zombie. Barbie's really clumsy and confused about what's going on. I mean, in reality, we all kinda are. Yeah, but we're not all taking showers with our clothes on. No, good point.
That sounds bad.
But her friend Kendra calls her, and she turns on the news. And actually, there's quite a helpful video about coronavirus. Like, it knows more about it in real life than our president does. Yeah, it tells you everything you really need to know. I mean, at the end, it then says that people who are dying from the COVID-19 are now coming back as zombies. That part, obviously, is fake, but that's at the very end. Up until then, it's pretty spot on. Hey, those zombies attacking the strip club? That seems very familiar. Yeah, that was a movie called Zombies vs. Strippers. I believe came out in 2011. Not to be confused with Zombie Strippers, which starred Jenna Jameson and Robert Englund. There you go, you have 2 different full moon movies. Apparently the news feed is also going to be following a crew. You got Barbara, the reporter, and her cameraman Randy. However, you also have a couple of commandos. Wow, man, they went all out. No, see, this is another movie. This is the 3rd movie. And it's not a full moon movie. It's an old movie called, well shit, it's got a lot of names. It's actually Hell of the Living Dead, aka Virus, aka Zombie Inferno, aka Zombie 4, aka Zombie Creeping Flesh, aka Night of the Zombies. As of today, I still don't think they've decided on a name for this movie. But that movie took place in 1980. It's not about Corona. Exactly. See, they just kind of hilariously dubbed all over it. So, honestly, that's my favorite part of this whole movie, is just watching that movie dubbed. It's a little bit of a Mystery Science Theater type thing. They're just kind of riffing it. It kind of reminds me of that Kung Pao that Steve Oderkirk did. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's quite on the level, but it's basically like that. You got a new movie and you blended it with an old movie. In this case, 2 old movies?
Corona Squad are taking their positions and hopefully bringing this harrowing moment in history to an end.
Talking for the characters out of context, making it more 2020.
That'll teach you to not wash your hands.
Yeah, it's actually pretty hilarious. Explains why the movie came out so quickly and why it's a lot better than I really expected it to be.
Worse. I don't have any toilet paper.
Now to give you a quick little synopsis of Hell of the Living Dead, or whatever you want to call it. It was written and directed by names I'm about to horribly butcher, by Bruno Mattei and Claudio Frangasso. It's about a reporter and her cameraman and a group of commandos who go down to New Guinea to fight cannibalistic zombies and just there's, I believe, actual cannibals in there too. Yeah, look at them. Whoa, and look at the reporter, she's gone native. Cheers to that. So yes, the most controversial movie of 2020 was made in 1980. Now, researching Corona Zombies actually solved a little mystery of my own. See, I've seen Zombie Creeping Flesh, and I've always heard of Hell of the Living Dead, and I've always heard of Virus. And I've wanted to see those movies for a long time. Turns out, I've already seen them. And obviously, in this version, the commandos aren't in New Guinea. They're in China. There was a soup factory, and the bat soup got, like, somehow contaminated and started the zombie apocalypse. And there was also a giant freight ship full of toilet paper that got hijacked. Yeah, so see, the commandos have to get the toilet paper back, while the reporter herself, she is, like, trying to find the cure for Corona.
We go to Francois's mother's house to see if that's where the toilet paper is stashed.
I've got to get to the native village. The shaman there might hold the key to curing this.
Then we'll stop by on the way.
Well, like I said, this movie is mostly just a big meme. The ones I've seen online I giggled at, the ones I've seen online and kind of groaned and rolled my eyes at.
Stop touching your face.
So not all the jokes hit, but overall I found it to be a very entertaining movie.
My God, lady, you look like Barbara Bush on meth.
You get the best parts of Hell of the Living Dead, you get the best parts of Strippers vs. Zombies. You know, basically just, you know, where the zombies and the strippers really go at it. Yeah, without having to sit through the whole movie. And then you get a little bit of an original movie that kind of ties all of them together. You know what I like about this movie? It's only an hour long. True, it's very short and it just gets to the point. One horrible effect in this movie, and you'd think, wow, this movie would have tons of horrible effects, but there's only one that I actually kind of like made me cringe, but it was at the very end where they green screen Barbie into a background with zombies, but she's like so into the green screen that she's actually on it like it's a blanket, and you can see it all wrinkling around her as she like runs. But whatever, at that point I'd already laughed a bunch and had a good time, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, see it. Man, if you like Mystery Science Theater, or just any other type of movie that just kind of riffs and parodies things. Yeah, I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's a fun little distraction. You know, if you're one of those people online that's posting funny memes about the toilet paper and what the president said. Oh, he makes a cameo in this, by the way.
If you're healthy, you will probably go through a process and you'll be fine.
And a lot of those Florida spring breakers.
If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna let it stop me from partying, you know.
Don't you just love Florida? I do actually have a lot of friends down in Florida, and I'm sure they'd be the first to tell you that it's crazy down there. Anyways, we thank you all so much for watching this video. Hoping you're having a great full moon. Hope that you're all safe and healthy. Make sure to wash your hands, you know. Play it safe out there. And hopefully things will get better. TP for my bunghole!
Yeah.